Brilliant mind of Twilight creator Stephenie Meyer comes another epic saga. In the new movie, The Host, it's not just a fight for love, but a fight for the survival of the entire human race. Take a look.
We have been invaded by another species who erase our minds to take our bodies. But there are a few of us left who still fight back. I'll lead them away.
Melody, no!
Come with us. Like hell!
Thanks to the production assistance of Open Roads Films, the lead actors, Max Irons and Jake Abel, join us live this morning with more on the upcoming movie, The Host. Can I warn everybody now to just hold your breath and hold on to your seat?
That would be good.
Yeah. I mean, I was just watching the trailers and I was like, oh my, this thing is going to just spin off into wow.
Oh, thank you very much.
I mean, was it that way filming it? Was it just, you know, it's a very physical film.
I think we were all aware that we were making something special. I mean, the team is so fantastic, from the actors Saoirse Ronan to William Hurt to our director, Stephenie Meyer. You know.
Yeah.
It's a strong team, I think.
Interesting you mentioned Saoirse Ronan. She said she did all of her stunts. No pressure, gentlemen. Did you do all your stunts?
They didn't give me any stunts this film, which is a really big letdown. The biggest, you know, but they gave this guy who doesn't even have a driver's license.
I got my driver's license. I had a fight sequence, which was very unusual because I never find myself in that kind of circumstances, so it boosted my ego a bit.
You know there's Stephenie Meyer fans going, is this a new Twilight or is this something totally different? You know, people will follow Stephenie no matter what she writes and where she goes. So are you hoping you want to take the Twilight following with you, or you want to establish your own kind of core niche audience?
I think it's interesting. I think this film's really interesting. I think there's a definite crossover from the Twilight fan base. But what really surprised both of us, I mean, we just saw the film this weekend, and we didn't expect it to have such a broad demographic, we felt. I mean, at the heart of it, it's really a sci-fi film about an alien invasion. And
it's the story of survival. I mean, there's a huge amount. It's not limited to a younger demographic, a female demographic. I think there's something for everything, depending on what you want to take away and what interests you.
Speaking of interesting, I can already see people going Team Jarrett, Team Ian. I can already see people taking sides already.
Everybody is Team Ian.
It's not true.
I'm sick of it.
Well, let me explain. The gist of the character is Saoirse Ronan plays one character, but she's really two people in love with your two characters. Like the human form is in love with you, and then the Wanderer is in love with your character.
Yes,
so will I be able to keep up?
They did a really genius thing with keeping the human alive in Saoirse's head, with this voiceover that she had created early on in filming, and she wore a little earpiece in her ear. So she was actually doing scenes with herself while doing scenes
She was doing all the work.
Wow.
We just had to react.
Just stood there.
It was easy.
Stood there for the romantic scenes, right? Just came in for those. Wow, it's very, very interesting. I think it's fascinating. You two have theater backgrounds, though. Do you like, I've noticed you're doing more physical movies and more physical roles. You prefer that type of genre?
I think variety is what we all look for as actors. I think the more different things you can do, the stronger you become. But yeah, I started in theatre, but you know, to be doing something like this with these kind of people, it's a dream come true.
I played a lot of villains. It was good to play a good guy for once. You know, I kept saying, I need to save a kitten from a tree sooner or later, otherwise I'm stuck.
Well, I promise you, the fans are gonna, I love this movie. Is it okay if we call you guys the next Hollywood heartthrob? Is that, because I've already said it, so I'm just gonna put it out there again.
You said it.
Oh, you've done it now.
New Hollywood heartthrobs, definitely. We want to thank Open Roads Films for helping and coordinating today's interview. The Host opens in theaters here in Atlanta on March 29th. Gotta check this movie out. Hold on to your seat. For more information, you can just log onto our website, myfoxatlanta.com, and click on the Good Day tab. Joanne, you're smiling.